Well, somebody died at level 55. Alright, sorry about that. I actually went and got my mail. That was... Oh, and the thing's gone. Alright. So, let's see how much resting XP. We're only about a third rested. So that kind of sucks. That sucks. But, what can you do? Hi, Inbay. What's up, Inbay? Yeah, it is 7:35 a.m. You can see she's got the title Immortal, so she leveled to 60 without dying. This priest did. Or is that her guild? Maybe they have a guild for Immortal. Let's see. Yep, guild created 3/8/2021. 29,000 players in that guild. Holy crap. You're working at the moment? Alright. A little Guild Wars 2 music? How much money do we have? 50. Hmm. I probably got rid of, well, no, I don't think so. I was going to say I got rid of skinning too soon, but it's nice to be able to make the potions, right? And get that going. This is how you know it's summer in Florida, Einbay. That in my bathroom, there's little tiny. Man, my throat's going, my voice is going. I'm very hoarse today. But anyways, these like little tiny ants, like tiny ants, are. I see them in the bathroom on the sink. You know. That's how you know it's summer in Florida, man. It's like the attack of the ants, man. Every summer you see ants. You know. And I'm on the 3rd floor. If you were like on the 1st floor, it's much worse. And these are the little tiny ones. You barely can see them. You have to really look. I hate ants. I really don't like ants. I'm so tempted to do fishing because I can make so much money fishing. Like, it's like, but the problem is it slows down your leveling because you'll spend, I mean, you literally could spend hours fishing. But man, it's like, it's like it solves the problem of money because I can easily fish for like an hour. And if I get lucky with crates, I can actually make quite a bit of money. Alright, let's see what we need to do here. Oh, cough. Well, we need to do a lot. One's in the infected. Moonstalker Fangs. Alright, let's do...
What brings you here?
Oh, I already put them on my bar. Shit. I wonder if I'm getting whatever my wife has, like, because she's had this like horrible cough for a while. I wonder if I'm catch. I hope I'm not, but yeah, Looney. I just got on, Looney. You do recall seeing a single ant last year? You don't? Man, you're lucky. Where do you live at? Hey, you're in Europe, right? Oh my god, Florida's the worst, dude. And dreaded man cold. JC. Yeah, Florida's bad for ants. I don't care where you, like, anybody you talk to in Florida, they'll have had ants in their house or their apartment at one point or another. It's just, there's just so many ants down here. You can spray with pesticides and anything you want, but some of them are so resilient, so resistant to it. It's amazing. Yeah, well, good luck finding the queen.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
It's amazing how strong these guys are. These guys hit so hard. They hit very hard. Let's see. Let's buff ourselves up a little bit. I need more spirit, man. My health regen's terrible. Maybe I should try like a spirit build. I've never done it. I've never really focused on a spirit build before. That'd be interesting.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Oh man, buffs make a big difference, man. Oh, I just dinged, didn't I? Yeah, I mean that's why I actually buy scrolls. I actually buy scrolls because if I'm doing like certain quests that are kind of difficult, I'll actually pop off those scrolls. You know, I save those scrolls for like quests I know that are kind of difficult. Ooh, 7.2. Shit. I love swords, but still not as much damage as my... It's not as much damage. It's almost worth getting just because of my sword specialization skill. Will make me hit or miss less, but... Yep, every little thing counts. I can't tell you how many times I've seen people say, why do you buy scrolls? Or why do you get cooking? And I'm like, really? I'm like, you're asking me that question? Like, every little bit helps when you're playing vanilla WoW. Food buffs, scrolls, potions, elixirs, all of that stuff. Man, my throat is shot today. My throat is shot. Keep trying to skin, but I dump skinning. I keep trying to skin, though. We're not going to miss too often now with the 3 out of 3 precision. Won't be missing too many times now. You care about lawn and flower garden maintenance quite a lot. Could be that. Yeah, I don't know. That's awesome though. I don't like ants, so I would love to live somewhere where I don't see any ants, man. There's nothing worse than like drinking a drink and setting it down on your desk and looking over and seeing like an ant crawl up the side of your drink. I mean, that's just like, come on, really? I hate that. I've had ant festations in apartments here in Florida multiple times where I've had to go to battle with them. You know, I've had to literally like put ant poison down, and my wife actually, my wife was instrumental in stopping a big wave of ants that were when we lived on the first floor, that were coming through underneath the walls. You know, and the worst part is when you live in an apartment complex, is because you're, hey, what's up, C9? Is because people next to you could be really bad. They could have like, you know, they could be really dirty people, and so they attract the bugs. You know, the bugs get attracted to, and then once they get attracted to them, if they're in an apartment next to you, then they just bleed over. They bleed over into your apartment. So even if you're like super clean, you know, it's still, there's not much you can do, you know. But yeah, I can't, it's annoying. I should just kill everything. Let's just kill everything. What do you say? Yeah, and you know what's funny, Alex, is I don't see it. The palmetto bugs I hardly ever see. Like I hardly, like I'll see like one palmetto bug like a year maybe. You know, like very rarely. But ants, man, it's like it's funny if you ever watch that. There's a guy who goes out into the woods.
You can
Like
kiss your ass goodbye.
it might be like Survivor Man or something. I don't know. But he goes out in the woods, you know, and he tries to just survive in the wild. You know, just on his wits, you know, and his survival skills. And the one thing that he hates, and he's a guy who survives in like the freaking Amazon jungle, right? All on his own, like scrounging his own food. He'll basically just go out there with some tools and have to find his own food and find a place to shelter to sleep and all that. The one thing he hates is ants, because whenever he goes to sleep at night, you're always getting, you know, there's just ants everywhere. They're crawling all over you and biting you, and you know. I just think it's funny that there's this big, tough survival guy, and the one thing that drives him nuts is ants. That sounds like me. It is Holy Strike, and it's unique to this server, Turtle WoW, right? So Turtle WoW is not like your normal vanilla WoW. They've made changes to the game. They've added stuff. So this is a skill that you get it's available at level 10. You go on a quest to kill Hogger, and once you kill Hogger, you turn the quest in, and the Paladin teaches you Holy Strike. Consecrates your weapon, inflicting 6 to 8 additional damage on your next attack. It's very similar. It's very similar to Crusader Strike, it's very similar to like Heroic Strike. It's because it's your next attack, right? On your next attack. I don't know if they're OP, but it certainly helps, you know, because you can see my rotation here. Right? Look, watch my damage rotation. I'm going to run up, I'm going to judge, you know, I'm going to judge. Oh, I've got to put up my right seal. Judge, refresh my seal, and then I'm going to do Holy Strike. And then I'm going to go ahead and cleanse. And then we just wait for the cooldown, right? See, then we just auto attack until judgment, because they're both on the same cooldown. 10-second cooldown each. Well, actually, that's an 8-second cooldown. So what happens is I use judgment, and then I use Holy Strike, and it basically, since that's about 2 seconds later when I use it, then they're both on cooldown for almost exactly the same amount of time. Yeah, it's good. Without that, the Paladin would be much weaker. Without that, the Paladin would be your normal vanilla Paladin, which is, you know, as you're leveling up, you know, pretty weak. A lot of just auto attacking. Can't get Briar Thorn yet. Someone just hit level 50. I guess we can snag these herbs over here. Might as well. I was moonwalking there. A little bit of a moonwalk. Yeah. He turned his ass to me. Yeah, that's pretty kinky. Naughty bear. Another F. Person died level 28. That last time. It's funny when people die in hardcore. Like, they don't even say anything in guild. They just rage. You know, they just rage quit. So often you see people in hardcore die, and it's just, they don't say shit. They're just like, you know, that's funny. Yeah, the Guild Wars 2 music, yep. Oh, yeah. You died? Oh, that
Kiss
sucks.
your ass goodbye.
It can ruin your day, that's for sure. I've had my share of hardcore characters on in Classic WoW when we were doing Cargos' hardcore challenge. I've had characters die at, like, I had one die at 30. I think my highest one I ever had die was like 36. 36, and that hurt. I was like, oh, ouch. I never had one die after that, though. Once I got past 36, I, you know, made it. I either made it or I just didn't, or I stopped playing because I was bored. I need better gear though. My gear's really awful right now. I need much higher armor rating. I'm taking too much damage. I'm taking too much physical damage. Six. Oh, you play on turtle mode? What is turtle mode? Is that just like half XP or something? Is that like half XP? I don't even know how to turn on turtle mode. I'm not sure I want to. I've leveled regular 1x speed to 60. So, you know, I've done it. I mean, Paladin's like Paladin's probably the easiest class to do hardcore on. It's got to be the easiest. I mean, you've got basically multiple lives with lay on hands and bubble, and you know, it's no super great feat to level to 60 without dying on a Paladin. It's still difficult, but it's much easier. Like, I did it on a warrior. I leveled to 60 with a warrior, and that is by far the hardest. That is really difficult. Warriors are a pain. I've had several moments on my 60 warrior where I thought for sure I was a goner, and I survived by the skin of my teeth. You think Hunter would be easiest? Yeah, well, Hunter, yeah. And if you were gonna do Hunter Blue, I would definitely go Good Morning Blue. If you were gonna do Hunter, I would definitely go Survival, so you could get improved Feign Death. That way, you have less chance of your Feign Death being resisted. But a Paladin's got Lay on Hands. I mean, you basically have to get killed twice. You know. Half experience for mob kills, but you also get rewards every 10 levels. You can only activate it level 1 by buying a glyph. I see. I didn't even know about that, Muffy. I would have been tempted because that's actually pretty good. Because if you get, what kind of rewards do you get? Do you get like gear? Because I mean, gear would be nice because you just don't have any money. You know, like when you're leveling hardcore, you just don't have any money. Skills cost so much. Let's go ahead and see when you finish the Moonstalker. Yeah, if the rewards were like nice gear, that would be cool. Bags and mostly cosmetic. 16 slot bags, that would be nice. But I cheated, Muffy. I actually had donated money to this project over a year ago. And so when I'm going to turn the music down for a second. I donated money to this project like I don't know, like a year ago or something. So when I went into the Turtle WoW store here, I actually had like 450 balance here. So what I did was I bought the mule here so I can like summon my mule, and then I bought this 28 slot backpack. So I cheated. I have a 28 slot bag here. Of course, it all is going to really suck if I die because all that stuff goes to waste. You can't use it on your other characters. So that would be really painful if this character dies. But I had bought that. I had donated that money to the server before. You know, like I don't even remember. Honestly, I don't remember when I donated that money to the server. It was a long time ago, though. So it was kind of good that I was able to come back and actually get my money's worth. Actually, use the credits that I had acquired a long time ago, because I may never have played Turtle WoW again, and that would have been a shame. I mean, you're just throwing money away, sort of. I mean, not really throwing it away, but the server, the people who run these servers, they get the money, which that's all right. I don't mind giving them some money for hosting a cool server, The Worgen Illusion. Yeah, but I mean, if you buy it on hardcore and the hardcore does. Oh, you get the points back? Oh, that's awesome. I did not know that, Muffy. I just thought it was gone. I thought I would just lose it, which kind of is harsh, That's cool that you get it back. I just figured it was like history. Oh, Doran, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Yeah, that is good to know, yeah. Thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate it. I need more subs. Yeah, sorry my voice is a little rough today. I streamed quite a bit yesterday, and I guess I think I've got a little bit of a cold or something. So my wife's been kind of had this really awful sore throat. Maybe I got what she got. I don't know. You could use the Turtle Heart HD whip patches from Turtle WoW Forum. Oh yeah, I see the high definition patch. Yeah, I don't know if I ever installed. There's a high definition patch. Oh, hey Blue, losing voice. I don't know if I want to jump in voice because then I'll talk even more, but that's all right. Let's do it. Let's do it. Hey, Blue, what's up?
Hey, man.
Just trying not to die. Yeah, I guess they're saying there is a high definition patch. But a lot of those high definition patches make the enemy models like huge. Like you'll go, you know what I mean? You'll fight like a giant, and it'll be like ginormous. But if it didn't do that,
I'm kind of tempted to check out Turtle WoW just because they have made changes, but I don't know if they've really made enough changes on druids.
Well, I don't know about druids. Well, they do have the new talents coming, but I don't know when. Maybe some of these guys in the stream chat can tell us when these new talents are actually going to come. I don't want to take on 2 of these. I really don't want to take on 2 level 17s at once, I don't think. Let's try getting this one. There you go, we got a single pull. I really wish I could get rid of that sound. You know, like if I spam, like right now, if I target somebody, I just start spamming my, like, for example, judgment.
Mm-hmm.
You can hear that sound. Do you hear that? That.
A little bit. I have it.
Yeah, it just makes
like,
that.
I think I can hear it, and I realized I have you muted on YouTube just because otherwise I hear you twice.
You hear me twice, yeah. But it makes that sound. I hate that sound. I just hate that sound. I wish I could turn that off somehow. It got postponed to soon TM. What's soon TM? What does soon TM mean? So like to be, it's like soon, sometime soon.
Yeah, the whole trademark from what I heard it from was Blizzard is like it's quote unquote soon, but that doesn't mean much of anything.
Right. Okay, I got you. But yeah, but when they do that, Blue, then the talent trees are going to be different for druids, so they may be a lot more interesting to you then. I don't really know. Like the talent trees, I don't think the talent trees have changed. Like the talent tree I have right now is the vanilla talent tree. But they gave me the new ability, which makes it completely different, you know? I've got
One thing that's
Holy Strike.
I've always had an issue with when it comes to vanilla druids is that, like, for most classes, you can kind of, to some degree, pretend that you're whatever spec that you want to be pretty much at level 1. But that's not the case with feral druids. You have to wait to at least 10 and then to 20 before you can even be feral kitty.
Yep. Yeah, that does suck.
In a way, I kind of wish that you got bear with like just Maul at like level 5 or something, and then kitty at level 10. But
yeah, I can see. I know what you mean. The cool thing, at least for the Paladin on this server, is that I only have to get to level 10 before I get the Holy Strike, which just makes a huge difference. It's like having 2 judgments, you know? It's like I can judge twice, basically, is how much extra damage it's doing. That, and the fact that they've added all the new quests, it's kind of cool. I mean, it's kind of neat to see all the new quests. And then there's new dungeons. I'm really curious to see what the new dungeons look like. But as a hardcore player, you know, I probably won't see them too much because I won't really want
60.
Yeah,
I saw those listing on their website, and they're like estimated clear time 3.5 hours. I was like, really?
What?
3.5 hours?
That's insane. I don't want to be in a dungeon for 3.5 hours.
Yeah, I was like, okay, I don't know if I'll ever see those dungeons.
Yeah. Maybe I'll go in them once just to see if they're fun. You know? It's up to date as of 6/21/2022. You said that's the non-customized HD patch. The one from Turtle HD Form is like 99% compatible with the actual Turtle WoW custom stuff. So he's saying it's pretty good. Yeah, I'm not arguing. Last time I tried that was like half a year ago, so there may be some improvements. Yeah, I'll definitely try the high definition patch. I mean, I'll try it out. You know, just to see if it's any good. I mean, I'll try anything out once. Just like those dungeons, I mean, I'll try them out once, and if they turn out to be long grind fests, I don't know if I'll see. I mean, it's cool. I mean, it's neat. I mean, you do get, like I said, it's cool that you have the mule, you know, because you can just access your bank from anywhere. That makes the burden of, you know, inventory is much less, you know.
Yeah.
And then of course there's the survival skill. So once you do reach, I guess, high levels and you get your survival skill up, you can actually make those tents. Like, I don't know, maybe you could create like multiple accounts, so you could create a tent for your alts, so they'd always have full rest time. But there always seems to, mostly there's usually a tent in Goldshire, but there's already a route for Crescent Grove, so it can be done in 30 to 40 minutes if you're in a group that knows what to do.
Okay, yeah, I was figuring that
Yeah,
like their estimated listing was a little bit off.
it was probably like people like following just the normal path, but it sounds like there's shortcuts you maybe can take to. This person's saying
Yeah.
30 to 40 minutes for Crescent Grove. I don't know if that's the dungeon that you were referring to. Current modder is doing an amazing job for free. Yeah, I'll definitely check it out. He's saying to Muffy, but I'll definitely check out the new Archdeep. I gotta find it in the forums, but you see a link, Ricardin, to it in the forum. Oh no, you can't post links in this just in this stream. Oh, let me add these guys. Let me give them the Discord invite. They could put it in the Discord then maybe. Here, I'm gonna put the Discord invite into the stream, guys. If you want to jump in the Discord, you can, and that way, at least if you want to post links to stuff in the forums and stuff, you can just post it there. More the merrier. Furry Paul. Well, the cool thing, Blue, is if you did get on the server and you caught up to me, but you can level with other hardcore players. You can group as long as you're within 5 levels of each other. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'd be tempted, but the first 10 levels of Druid are really, really slow.
They suck. You basically have to be like a balance, just a spellcaster.
Yeah.
You know.
A balance with no gear, and so you're
Mhm.
just sitting and drinking every so often.
It's really big. It's kind of brutal. Yeah, so Muffy's saying because I don't want to sound shill, but Turtle WoW is definitely one of the better vanilla servers I've played. I don't even know if I will ever be able to play just a normal vanilla. I think that's going to be interesting because if I play this enough and then Everlook comes out, I'm probably going to be really missing some of the features here. I'll look quite a bit, especially my mule.
Yeah.
I'll definitely be missing the mule. The chance to get the rested XP will probably be miss that. I'll miss the new stuff, some of the new quests, the new races, all the new stuff they've added. Because we've all played, I said it yesterday, we've all played vanilla a million times, so you would like to see something a little bit different. It's tiring doing the same stuff.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Yeah, I see that.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Ooh. The hardcore mode of TWO of Turtle WoW is the only way I see newcomer and normal player. I see weak soul walking around without many. Yeah. Thanks, Muffy. Appreciate it. I will do my best to stay safe. Hi, babe. doctor are you going to see? Thank you for the sub, Muffy. Sorry about that. My wife is talking to me. She's got to go. She's got a doctor's appointment today. Yeah, give me 1 second. I just have to do something for my wife really quick on my other monitor here, real quick. And then I'll continue with the leveling. Oh, Blue, you heard everything. I always forget.
No, you got your sound so that I actually didn't hear anything. So.
Oh, you didn't hear anything? I was just telling my wife. I know her. If you didn't hear it, no big deal. But that's one thing I don't like about using Discord is if I do say something I really don't want people to hear. It's like,
Yeah.
It's like, oh, that sex was so great last night. You know what I mean? Or something weird. You know? It's like, ah.
Yeah. I'm a little personal. I get that.
Yeah. So it's like,
That's kind of the reason that I like these dynamic mics is they only really pick up within like 1.5 inches of the microphone, but
yeah.
you kind of have to deal with having a microphone that doesn't move around like on a headset.
Yeah. My mic's fairly decent. If it's like a foot away, usually it's probably not going to hear anything I'm saying. Just depends on how loud I'm talking. My voice does tend to carry sometimes. No, I was, well, if it wasn't for being in the stream, I'd tell you, but anyways, yeah, she's going to the doctor, so just checking to see what was up with that. It's cool that Muffy subscribed to the channel. Getting more subscriptions. Yeah, I think I should. I mean, I don't really like Twitch that much, but I think if I did stream on Twitch, the opportunity to actually maybe make a little bit of money would be probably greater on Twitch if I ever had. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think I heard somebody talk about it, and it's like one is good for discovery and one is better for once you're set up.
Mm-hmm. Quest is always a little scary when you're playing hardcore. It's like, yeah. The caves quest is always scary when I'm hardcore doing the cave mushroom quest. It's always scary in doing a cave in general, just because if you have to run and everything's respawning behind you, it's like, yeah, you don't really have anywhere to run to. Okay, this deer is annoying me. You're dying, deer, because you're in my way. Get out of my way. Yeah, I think definitely for sure playing on Turtle WoW here is going to probably hurt my experience on Everlook, because I'm going to be missing some of the features. You know, I think I will be missing some. Ooh, I got a cloak. That's better than my cloak. It's really hideously ugly, though. It's got stats.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
I don't like this. You can kiss your ass goodbye stuff.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
I don't want to kiss my ass goodbye. I need to buy better drinks. I'm still drinking refreshing spring water. Like I'm level 17 and I haven't gotten better water to drink.
Or the only way you can get away with that is just because you're not a caster.
Yeah, and yeah, Blessing of Wisdom. You know, I can just run with Blessing of Wisdom and don't have to drink very often. It's so annoying having to refresh Seal of Righteousness. So far that's the one thing about playing on vanilla that annoys me more than anything. It's just
You can kiss your
Yeah.
ass goodbye.
judging, refreshing. It's so annoying. I mean, I used to be when I played vanilla all the time, I was so used to it, but sometimes I still forget. Oh, quest complete. Another hardcore character has died at level 17. We've got a lot of the quests done. I don't really want to do the underwater on this server has been really weird.
Oh yeah, what's
The controls,
slower,
I don't know. Just like when I was underwater, I was having trouble orientating my character back up to the surface, and when I kept trying to swim up, normally I don't have the problem. And when I was playing on Chronos and Darrowshire and I was in the water, I didn't run into this issue. Because normally what I do is I just point towards the top and auto swim, auto walk.
Yeah.
But when I was doing that, it kept, I don't know, it just felt like it was stopping, or it felt like right when I got to the surface, it would stop. So it wouldn't, like, my character wouldn't break the surface of the water. So I kept getting to the surface and it would stop. And then I would start attacking the mob. And then I'd realize that hadn't broken the surface. So I still was, underwater. So then I'd have to orientate the camera back up towards the surface and make my character move up again. Because in the older versions of WoW, like vanilla, you can't just hold down the space bar. It's like in newer versions of World of Warcraft, you just hold down the space bar and your character will always swim straight up. Which is what a lot of MMOs do, actually. But on vanilla, that doesn't work. You actually have to swim towards the surface. Yeah, let's see I wonder if I can demonstrate it. I'm gonna go jump in the water. Let's see if I can demonstrate this. I think I'm out of rest time. Yeah. You get used to building up that rest time. It's kind of like a luxury. Anyways, so if I go and I swim to the surface, see what happened? It like doesn't, and then the camera gets screwy. So what it does is it swims you to the surface, and it looks like I'm not breathing, but it freaked me out because it doesn't put you above. And then when I try to move the camera forward, which normally in like a normal version of WoW would orientate the camera outside the water above you like this, it doesn't do it. So then it freaks me out because it looks like I'm underwater. And even though the breath bar is not there, it scares me because I'm like, well, what if it's a glitch and it is there? What if I am drowning? So it just freaked me out. I was like, oh man, it was like really freaking me out. I was like, I couldn't trust what I was seeing. It's like, I don't trust this. So discretion is the better part of valor. And I said, you know what? I'm just going to get out of the water.
Yep.
No. Level 17. Yeah, I definitely feel like I really need gear upgrades at this point. Because for characters like level 17 to be struggling as much as I am with like mobs that are like level 17 is pretty bad. Especially when I've got Holy Strike.
Yeah.
I need.
Well, some of those ones in Dark Shore are kind of like they seem to have some extra abilities than Ice, where the other places don't.
Yeah, that's true. There's a lot of knockdowns, knockbacks. And of course, these ones I was just killing, they have an ability that when you hit them, they get healed. They do like a curse on you.
Mm.
So when you hit them, it has
Yeah,
a chance to heal them.
and you don't have a decurse either.
Yeah, I can't get rid of that. But you can see, like I've got leather belts. I've got mail gloves, which I can totally upgrade. I've got basically my gloves, my boots, my shield is garbage. My bracers all could be really upgraded. There is the shield in Loch Modan that I can go get, which is going to be almost double the armor of this one. Plus, it's got some spirit on it. And of course, the shoulders. I mean, I'm getting fairly close to where I can get some shoulders if I can get some to drop. I'm gonna grab the weapons crate just because it's money. They'll have a two-hand weapon. I can make a few silver. Two-handed weapon. Hey, 4 silver. I'll take it. 4.5 silver. Hey, Nameless. Yeah, thanks, Nameless. I'm probably gonna be off. I gotta go to work in about 50 minutes. Today is gonna be testing. All I'm doing today, Blue, at work is testing other people's code.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, well, it's all right. I mean, it's pretty. When I'm testing, it's pretty laid back. As long as I don't find too many major issues, because then I gotta break the bad news to the coders. Yeah, my ticket was done last week. Once my ticket got done, since our sprint ends in like 3 or 4 days, it's like really isn't enough time to grab a new ticket. So I just basically test the tickets of other tickets that people have done that are complete or ready for testing.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
I don't want to kiss my ass goodbye. Let's see.
I always like those beached quests. It's always a nice,
Yeah.
semi easy one to do.
Yeah, they're always like nice, easy XP. There's so many of them.
Yeah.
Ooh, wait, I got an upgrade. I didn't even see it. I got a mail belt. Woo! 2 stamina and a bunch of armor. I'll take that. Take that. Go. There's the netter. Gotta love these guys. Oh, Taladar. The warrior saves my life. Thank you. Thank you, brave warrior. Oh, he's a... Wait a second. Is he PvP? No. He's also in my guild.
So that means he's hardcore too.
Yep. Everybody in this guild's hardcore. It automatically, once you do the hardcore challenge, it automatically puts you in the hardcore guild. He a paladin? Oh, he's a warrior. That's right.
Where did he get that sword?
I don't know. It's a crafted one, the heavy copper broadsword. So he's a blacksmith.
Oh.
Yeah. The blacksmithing is really good early on if you're a warrior. It's like the problem is you lose out.
It said it was who it was made by. It was by him, and not like he traded it from somebody else.
Well, you can trade. Remember, you can trade with people that are hardcore and that are within 5 levels of you. Shit, I didn't see the chest in there. Damn. It was made by him. He made it. But yeah, you can trade. He's also got 2 rings. Shit, where'd he get the rings from, I wonder? I don't have any rings. Yeah. But yeah, that's the difference between this and the Cargos is like hardcore, the classic hardcore challenge is that you can group with hardcore players as long as they're within 5 levels, and you can trade with them. So in this guild, people will be like, hey, this item dropped. I don't need it. Does anybody need it? So there's a lot of opportunity to get greens from people in the guild. I just have pretty much, me, I'm lazy and I just ignore it. I'm like, unless it's something really good. Like if somebody had like some shoulders that dropped and I saw it. And the problem is I'm in Dark Shore. And a lot of times those people are, over in the human area, and I don't want to have to stop my leveling to run all the way up just to pick up some item. But
yep.
Shit, forgot the water. I certainly did. At least I caught it before I was all the way back to town. Yeah, well, I'm going to get level 18 pretty soon. I'm debating on whether I want to stay here. The horse? The mule is something I got off the cash shop. I discovered that when I played this Turtle WoW before, like, I don't know, a year or 2 ago when I played it, I had actually, donated some money to them. And when you donate money, you get credits. And they've since then drastically upgraded their cash shop. Like, the cash shop used to be just a couple cosmetics, and that was about it. But now they've added a bunch of other stuff. They've added glyphs, and I think the glyphs were in the old cash shop too. Some of these glyphs were there. I remember those. But like, and some of the tabards I think were there. But this stuff wasn't there. Like, they didn't have backpacks. They didn't have like an auctioneer. But I got the mule. I bought the bank mule. So I can summon him whenever I want. And I have access to my bank. So it's really cool. I can just, throw stuff into my bank whenever I want. So it's just a nice feature. A lot of people, I've gotten way past the point where I'm like, no changes, vanilla WoW, no changes. I've played enough vanilla where I'm like, okay, I'm ready for some quality of life changes. Everlook's going to be a completely different animal, though. Everlook will still be really cool because of the rush, man. Everybody trying to get to max level, and all the world PvP is going to be insane. See, look, here's someone posting 25 shoulders that they don't need.
I think if Blizzard were to have more time to develop, I think they definitely would have made some changes to vanilla themselves.
I think so.
When people say no changes, I think it just comes down from a lack of trust of the company to be able to make changes that are good.
Yeah.
Which I understand.
Yeah, I agree. It wasn't like people don't want some of these cool things in vanilla WoW. They just don't trust that Blizzard can actually add stuff. That doesn't lessen the essence of what vanilla was, which was a fun, challenging, journey.
Make a change that ends up being not what they really wanted.
Yeah.
I remember a situation like that happened for Pharaohs. Their Berserk ability is essentially a reversed Adrenaline Rush, like Adrenaline Rush increases energy regen, and Berserk just makes your abilities cost half as much. So it's essentially the same thing,
Same thing.
just different wording.
Yep.
And in BFA, there was a lot of people that were talking about how it didn't feel impactful and shit, and then they changed it, and now it's completely shitty. Like sometimes I don't even feel like hitting it.
Wow. Yeah, because
So-
in vanilla it's good though, right?
Yeah, it stayed the same as vanilla pretty much all the way until the BFA change when they
Okay.
started to listen to people.
That's
And then they wanted to change, or people wanted to change the way that Blood Talons used to work, which you'd get a free heal after doing a combo finisher, and then you
Mhm.
use that heal, and then your next two abilities to do 20% more damage, or something like that. And so they're like, oh, let's change it so we don't have to do heal. We only want to do DPS to maximize our DPS. And so they changed it. And now you have to do 3 different abilities, one after the other, in order to activate it now. It's like, will you guys quit asking for changes when you don't know what the change is going to be, please?
Well, the worst part with a lot of it, with really most MMOs have this issue where you get these people that, it's the squeaky wheel gets the grease, right? And
Yeah.
so the people cry and cry and cry, and for whatever reason, you know how the internet works. People like to jump on the bandwagon. So if one person starts crying about something, and then another person starts crying about it, next thing you know, everybody who don't even really understand the problem just start jumping on the bandwagon and be like, "Oh yeah, we need this." And then Blizzard or whoever, whatever MMO company, they give in. They're like, "Well, all these people want this. Let's give it to them." But the problem is Blizzard doesn't take the time to really understand what it means for the game,
Yeah, what is actually wrong?
And this is where Final Fantasy is superior to World of Warcraft, and that's because, Yoshi, the Yoshi P dude or whatever, he understands the game really well, and he plays the game. And so he's kind of the final say on changes to the game. So he's like this filter that says, all these people may want something, but he'll like look at it and say, no, we're not going to do that because it's not good for the game, Whereas I don't think Blizzard has someone like that. They have people who play the game, but they don't really play the game. They're sitting up there thinking about how they can make money. They're not. I don't think they have people who are diehard lovers of the experience of what World of Warcraft was. So, but I saw that, and what really ruined WildStar was exactly that, because I was in all the closed betas for WildStar. And what ruined WildStar was everybody kept wanting what they wanted, and it got to be ridiculous. And WildStar kept trying to listen to the community and give in to the community, but they were giving in too much. They were changing too many things that just affected the balance of the game. The balance of the classes, the balance of the combat. You know what I mean? It really affected how classes worked in a bad way. There's like a synergy to abilities, and it has to work in a certain way. You need ability rotations to make sense. Skills should be situational and should be tactical. And people. The one good thing about vanilla WoW is, your skills. You don't have a lot of skills at the beginning of the game, but that's what it is. You're building up your power of your character as you level up. You get stronger and stronger and stronger as you level up.
Mm-hmm.
So it's painful at the beginning, but that's why you're rewarded. You're rewarded for your perseverance,
Yeah, I agree. Although some abilities that vanilla gives at the start seem odd, like for kitty druids, you get a finisher that puts on a dot.
But you can never
when you first get kitty. Yeah, and you can never really use it.
You can never. Wow, that drape they gave me was worth 11 silver. Jesus. That early quest I did at like level 5, the 17 armor warm woolen drape is worth 11.9 silver. Jesus, that's a lot. It doesn't really have any special look to it. Let's sell it. Yeah, I mean, well, the other thing too with the finisher is you can use it, but you'll never. Hey, Danny P, thanks for the sub. I appreciate it. Thank you. You can never, it never is really that useful because you can never let the bleeds do enough damage. You're always killing the mob before hardly any of the bleed even takes effect. I mean, that finish is more for raiding. It's more for like boss fights where you know you can do the finisher and let the bleed go because you know the boss fight's gonna last a long time.
Yeah.
You know, it's not
And so
really.
it frustrates
You
me that
know,
I don't get Ferocious Bite until like 32.
yeah,
So it's
Ferocious
like,
Bite should be the first thing you get. That should be the first
yep.
finisher you get. So I love Feral Druid, and it's just kind of a pain to level. Like you said, that's why I don't play it that much.
Yeah, it takes a while to get to the first. Once you get to Kitty, it's not too bad. And
Yeah,
then once you
yeah,
get Ferocious Bite, it's even better.
yeah. Man, I got 3 upgrades, and I didn't even realize it. I got the blood splattered bracers, I got the blood splattered belt, and I actually got the Brackwater gauntlets, which is 81 armor. So we got some upgrades. That's good. Finally, we needed them badly. What? Yeah, you can use the finisher, the rip or whichever finisher it is that does the bleed in PvP, sure. And it's pretty good in PvP. It's good against rogues, good against warriors too. I mean, blue, you know that blue's very good with the feral, and you know the bleeds just are going to shred plate wearers. So yeah, it is useful. But when you're leveling, it's not very useful. Like the ferocious bite would be a much more efficient way to level, as you know, with your finisher. You know, it's just a little surprising they don't give you ferocious bite first, because the bleed one's more of a tactical ability. It's like, yeah, PvP, I'm going to use this against plate wearers because bleed disregards armor. I so wish I could use this sword, but it doesn't do as much damage as the weapon I have. But I just love swords. Oh, well.
Farewell.
Yeah, I apologize again for my voice. My throat's really rough today.
It's getting over not having soda all the time.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I'm drinking. Look, if you look at my desk right now, Blue, there are 4 bottles of water on my desk. Like
Nice.
at all varying levels of emptiness, right? Like this one I'm drinking right now, I just finished. Other one here's empty. This one's got about a fifth of it left, and the other one's about a half full. Because I keep grabbing cold ones. Like it gets warm, and I go, and I'll be in the kitchen. I'm like, oh, let me grab a cold bottle of water. But I end up drinking. I drink the warm ones too, because then when the cold one gets warm, and at some point in time I get lazy, I'm like, screw it, I just drink the warm water. All right, we are gonna finally get rid of how much money do I have? Oh, I finally got over a gold first time. We are gonna get rid of. See, I would give this stuff these are to the other. Wait. What about this character? Oh no, it's a rogue. I was gonna say I'd give some of this stuff to other people, but they're not nearby. But it's about time we got rid of this crappy drinking water. Actually, we don't even have any, so let's buy some cold milk. Probably enough.
May the stars guide you.
One's leather vest.
My goods are of the highest quality. Good luck, friend.
What we got? I got a recipe swiftness potion. That's kind of cool. Got 2. Let's sell one of these. Sell this 6
I am listening. Be careful.
It's time to slay Vagash. I don't even know where is Vagash. I don't even know where Vagash is located. Is that over in the Loch Modan area? I think. I don't know.
I'm not familiar with that. I thought you were talking about Vashir, a Cataclysm Zone.
No, he said. Twisted
Like,
Gamer says it's time to slay Vagash. You got your Rogue to 10, Reaper? Cool. So we got let's go ahead and cook up this food real quick. It's not a blood elf, it's a high elf. Yeah, I hope the internet doesn't go. You don't want to die because of the internet dropping. And Reaper, next time when there's a storm, when you're playing hardcore, when there's a storm, just do stuff that, do fishing or something or crafting. Like, do stuff where you're not going to get killed, you know, if your internet goes out. That's what I do. Hey, see ya, I'm Bay. Have a good day, man. Yeah, but as far as the high elves, they added high elves as a race. I don't really know the lore. I don't know the lore story behind them, so we're good. PvP. Now, I'm not buffing you when you're PvP, buddy. Sorry.
Right?
I know. I don't buff people flag PvP.
I am honored. A shaft of goddess
so look at someone's doing a macro. Equip. The French equip. They're doing equipe. Someone's got a macro and they were spamming it. They misspelled it too. It says equipe, foreign's favor. And I was like, oh, it's the French equip. Equipe.
That's funny.
Heal the Den Mother. Ooh, 3 spirit. Eh. I'm wondering if I shouldn't just head to left here. Thinking it's time to maybe get out of here. Yeah, I think it's time to get
Go
out of here.
where? Ashenville?
I think Loch Modan. I think I can go to Loch Modan. The quests will be lower, but they'll be safer, and there's actually a shield upgrade over there. That's
Really?
a green shield.
Oh, yeah, okay. I was thinking of wetlands. I don't know why.
Yeah, I'm too low for the wetlands, and I'm probably too low for, excuse me, sorry, Lakeshire. But I think I could go to Loch Modan, and some of the quests are like level 12, level 13, level 14, and they go all the way up to level 18 if you go to the Hunter, whatever it's called, Hunter's Lodge. Yeah, see, Twisted. I forget that's where you were, Twisted. I think Loch Modan would be good. Plus, it's a little bit safer. Yeah. Yeah, I'll let you know. Hey, yeah, Twisted, I do need help. What level are you? Let's see. What level is your character, Twisted? I'm level 7. As long as you're like within 5 levels of me, we can group. So. But I've only got about 20 minutes before I have to log off. So, honestly, I probably won't get over there. I'm probably just going to sit here for 20 minutes and get my rested XP maxed out. Yeah, maybe tonight when I get off work, we can group up. You haven't gotten 5 levels ahead of me by then. And at level 20, I get the turtle mount blue. See the turtle mount this person's on? And the cool
Nice.
thing about the turtle mount at level 20 is it's really slow, but it scales. Like every time you level, it gets slightly
Yeah.
faster. You know?
Yeah, I saw like it caps out about 30%, but still it's free.
Yeah, it's totally free.
It's excellent for anyone who doesn't have like isn't like a hunter or a druid that gets the speed boost.
You mean like a paladin? Yeah, for
Yep.
sure. Yeah, for sure. Let's see. We're 940 rested. So it's gonna take probably like 20 minutes sitting here to get this thing all the way maxed, probably. So what are you doing, Blue? You working?
Right now I'm actually running the weekly quest on retail just to play around because I've been playing Warmane a lot, but I'm gonna go to the
Mm-hmm.
point of my druid of Warmane that I'd have to probably get a guild that does raiding on a regular basis.
Gotcha.
I think there's like one upgrade from the heroics that I can get from the ICC heroics.
So you've been playing it quite a bit.
Yep.
I am hungry. Of course, not drinking soda and drinking water curbs your appetite because sugar makes you hungry all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So I've actually been eating less. Good, but oh, I wish somebody would double stack this thing. Man, when someone puts two of these, it really moves. Let's see, I'm getting about 10. Let's see, 8, 10. It's not it's like yeah, it's you get 8 rested, 10, 8, 10, 8, 10. That's what it does. So you get about 18 rested every second. That means in 60 seconds you're gonna get, let's see, what would that be? 180 plus. Yep. Let me just use a calculator. It's too early in the morning to be doing math in my head. Let's say you're getting 18 every second. 18 times 60 is going to be 1080. And I figure to get to my max, I'm going to need, we're going to need about 9,000, about 26,000. So 26,000 divided by 1080 equals 25. So that's 25 minutes. So if my calculations are right, and they always are, it'll take me about 25 minutes to cap out my rested XP. Yeah, there was a funny
Yeah,
post. Yeah, go ahead.
when Wrath Plaza comes out, I'm not certain if I'm going to main a druid or a DK.
Um, I'm not certain if I'm even gonna play it, to be honest.
Yeah.
I haven't decided. I don't know. I mean, if I do play it, I will probably be thinking. I don't know. Like Shadow Priest is up there. I'd say Shadow Priest. Paladin is good. It'd be probably Shadow Priest or Paladin. Would be I'd be one of those classes probably. Oh, is he? Oh, this is that. Look, Smoles dropped another tent. Smoles dropped another tent. Now I'm getting double. Oh man, now it's flying. Now we just took.
Nice.
Now we're down to like 12 or 13 minutes to cap my rested XP. Oh, I guess my music stopped. Let's fix that. So the Blood Elves are High Elves who changed their name after the Scourge invasion. Their new name is Adirge, referencing both the blood of their many brethren who fell during the Third War and their royal lineage. Oh no, the other tent just went away. Oh. Yeah. Oh well. At least we still have a tent. I'm gonna be really bad. Let's go to General. Tent needed at Goldshire. Yeah, he just put that tent up and the other one went away. That sucks. I'll make sure when I get high to 60 that I go learn how to make these tents. What did
I
you
think
call?
you can do it a lot sooner than 60.
I have no idea.
I think you need survival level 60 to make them.
Okay, well then I have to just get survival, and I can't really do that until I get high enough level that I can safely go.
30-ish.
Yeah, probably like 30.
You might be able to do, yeah, 30, maybe 28, and that's probably about pushing it as far as you'd want to go.
Now the other tent just disappeared. Man, those tents don't last. I guess they don't last very long, huh? We got no tent. Alright, well, I guess we can head to Loch Modan. What's my rest of it? Not very much. 4,000s. Yeah. Not a lot. They don't last long? Okay. I mean, that's kind of good. So people can go play the game, you know? You wouldn't want everybody sitting there all day long.
Yeah.
So... Moonglade. Yeah, that I was surprised it disappeared that fast. Because he only put it up a couple minutes ago. Solid gold, shocking. Oh man, solid gold. So there's a ring here, blue, and it says gold ring, and when you click on it in the tooltip, it says solid gold, shocking, because it's a gold ring. Yeah, well, I don't know which quest I'll do in Loch Modan. I mean, I'll do. There's the one for the green shield, so I definitely want to do that one. But I'm just gonna get to Loch Modan and log off because I gotta go to work, unfortunately. But let's just get my character over there. Although I probably should. You know what? Let's not do that. Let's stay at Goldshire. Because what I can do is while I'm working, I can just log in, and just peek for the tents and just like sit under the tents while I'm working. So I can, by the next time I actually play, I'll probably be max.
Do some crafting or something.
Yeah, I don't really have a. Oh yeah, I could do some. If there's a vendor there that sells some tubes, I could make some potions. But I can definitely like just log in every so often and check to see if there's a tent, or just leave my character logged in. I don't like to leave me logged in. I don't know if anybody on this server does like what they did on Classic Hardcore, where people would kite like dragons, world dragons over. I haven't heard of anybody doing that. But if you kited a world dragon over to Goldshire, they could just kill all these hardcore players. Would just get killed. You like lock mode on? Yeah, lock mode on's not bad. I like it. Alright, we can log out here. Alright, Blue, I'm gonna take off. Have a good day. I don't know if I'm gonna come back on my lunch break and play. Probably not. I'll probably just, next time I stream will probably be tonight after work. So, I'll see you guys then. Hope everybody has a great day. Peace out.